Kaylee.
And I'm Jacob. Today we have a great show for you. We have a fun story on riddles by Daniel Silva, and we have Ashley Hatfield's story on music. And we have your school news.
GPATV starts right now. Seniors, do you want a personalized yearbook? This is the time to do it. For a limited time, personalized yearbooks are available for $65. Come to Ms. Pratt's class to purchase and choose your personalization. All orders must be submitted by January 20th.
There are a new vocal group on campus after hours. This new vocal group is offered to 9th through 12th graders who want to sing pop rock music and improve their voice. Have fun singing with your friends. The group will meet Wednesdays from 3:15 through 4:15 in room 2224 and starts up January 18th.
And now for a new story with Daniel Silva.
Hey, well, homie, I'm Daniel Silva, and I'm here to see if the students of Wahomie could solve the riddles. And I'm here with
Jackson,
Isaac,
Brenda, Leslie,
Joel, Joey.
Jackson. Are you ready to answer my riddle?
I am.
All right. You sound so sure of yourself. You are in a room with 3 monkeys. One monkey has a banana, one has a stick, and one has nothing. Who is the smartest primate?
I am.
That's a good guess. How did you get that?
Because humans have higher intelligence levels than most monkeys.
That's correct. Isaac, do you want to answer some riddles?
sure.
All right. The first one I have for you is: what has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs?
A penny,
How do you get that?
because I've heard it before.
Are you recording already? Wait, is my hair bad? I am first in earth, second in heaven. I appear 2 times in a week. You can only see me once in a year, although I'm in the middle of sea. What am I?
a seagull.
No.
Okay, never mind. Is that a seagull? I don't know. It's
You want to hear the answer?
yeah.
It's the letter E.
Oh my god.
Look. The letter E.
Wow.
Leslie, are you ready to answer some riddles today?
No.
Oh, well, Wednesday, Tom and Joe went to a restaurant and ate dinner. When they were done, they paid for the food and left, but Tom and Joe didn't pay for the food. Who did?
Wednesday.
How do you get Wednesday?
Because there's a comma between the things, so it's Wednesday, Tom, and Joey. So there's 3 people, and if Tom and Joey didn't pay for the food, then Wednesday must have paid for the food.
That's correct. Are you ready to answer some riddles, Joel?
Sure.
All right. What number do you get when you multiply all of the numbers on a telephone number pad?
0.
Yeah. How do you get that?
I have no idea, I guess.
Answers.
Let me see answers. Wait, let me see answers.
You can't,
Why not?
because you have to answer the riddle first.
Okay.
Joey, are you ready to answer the riddle?
Sure.
All right. A murderer is condemned to death. He has to choose between 3 rooms. The first is full of raging fires, the second is full of assassins with loaded guns, and the third is full of lions that haven't eaten in 3 years. Which room is the safest for him?
Wait, can you read it again? I wasn't really paying attention.
A murderer is condemned to death. He has to choose between 3 rooms. The first is full of raging fires.
So they haven't eaten for 3 years because they're dead, because they haven't eaten for 3 years.
Nice. You got that right.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. That's been it for today, Wahomie. Now back to the studio.
Wow, I've never heard those riddles before. They're pretty great.
Community Resource Center in Encinitas is always looking for volunteers. Go to their website and volunteer in the youth category from 14 years old to 17 for their food distribution center or their resale shops.
The after-school choir voice starts up again on Tuesday, January 17th at 3:15. The group is open to 6th through 12th graders. Join the fun in preparing for our competitions at Magic Mountain.
San Diego Foundation Common Scholarship is a common application for over 100 different scholarships. There are many scholarships offered with a minimum of a 2.5 GPA, and many are open to middle-income families. It's open to applicants attending four-year universities, community colleges, or career or technical schools. The application is due February 1st. Come to the library for more information.
Now for another news story with Ashley Hatfield.
Hey, Go Homies! So I'm going to go around and ask different musicians about their perspectives on music. So I'm here with
Dylan's pet.
Okay, so Dylan, what made you want to work at a record store?
Nothing really comes to mind. Like, my friend owns this shop, and I kind of needed a job, so he helped me out with that.
That's cool. Like, how are you associated with music?
I do a lot of help in the San Diego music scene. I'm in a couple of bands. I'm associated with the Che Cafe Collective in La Jolla and UCSD, so I kind of just help book shows and just DIY stuff.
That's cool. How do you think music's changed over the periods of time?
It's a tough question, actually. It's just technology really changes a lot. So like stuff from the 60s to like 70s is kind of like, you know, just rock and roll. And then after 80s, when like people figured out how to like do stuff with turntables and stuff like that, it just kind of like made different kinds of music. And then it's just, I don't know, it's a tough question, to be honest.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My last question is going to be is how do you think music impacts the world?
Certainly different kind of artists from like every decade kind of just defines that generation, like Bob Dylan with the 60s or like even Michael Jackson with like the 80s. It's just kind of, you kind of just have to like dig deep nowadays, like to see what kind of message every artist or band or whatever kind of has. So it's just kind of different.
Okay, alright, well thank you, Dylan. Alright. So I'm here with Emily. So Emily, what instrument do you play?
I play piano.
And what made you want to start playing piano and how long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 6, so like 8 years. And my mom made me start playing piano, but I like it, so I stayed.
Nice, nice. So how do you think music's changed over time?
Well, it definitely changes along with the culture and like history and what's going on in that certain time period, and that definitely affects it. So it just basically goes on with what's happening in that time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And how do you think music's impacted the world?
It's definitely a language that everyone in the world understands and can communicate through. So it is a message that can get to everyone around the world instead of just a certain group of people.
All right, well, thank you, Emily. How do you think music impacts the world?
How do I think music impacts the world? I think it impacts the world in a lot of ways. Brings people together. I think it helps people soften and get into certain moods, depending on what's going on. I think it brings people together, maybe for festivities and stuff like that, but it also brings people together from festivals and that standpoint. Everybody's, you know, those who've been to a concert, it's something that's with them. You know, everybody remembers their first concert and everything, and the music and how it affects them. And I think for the world, that brings people together, mostly. Yeah.
Well said. All right. Well, thank you, Isaac.
Appreciate it.
That's all for today, Go Homie. This has been Ashley signing out.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, great video, Ashley. Come check out Kyle Grant, the slam dunk champion from the holiday basketball tournament. Kyle and the boys basketball team will be home this Thursday versus Calvin Christian. Game starts at 7 p.m. in the gym. All Oklahoma students get in free.
That's all for today, Go Homie. This has been Kaylee.
And Jacob.
Signing out.